Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Colby Dye. He's the Warren County Extension intern this summer. Today we're going to make something that I have never made before.
Yeah, we're making a Fireside Turtle Pocket. So we've done these recipes with deer and turkey, and I saw this on there and I thought this is something that not a lot of people have tried, but I think we're going to give it a go here today.
That's right, and it's a cook wild recipe, and so it's been researched by the university and put out as a really healthy option. But where do you acquire the turtle?
So I got this turtle right across the road at a pond. I used a fishing line and chicken liver, and we tied the lines to the bank, and you can do it that way with a fishing license, or you can harvest them with a firearm and you have to have a hunting license. But turtle season is open year round and there is no bag limit, so any time of year you can get your turtle and get this recipe. So it was about 15 pounds. It was a snapping turtle, and so we brought it back to the house and weighed it, and then we purged it for a couple days this past weekend, so that way it kind of cleans the meat out from being in the pond water to some fresh water, and then it also makes the meat a little bit easier to fillet and work with.
Okay, so talking about filleting a turtle, where is the meat in the turtle?
The meat that we use here in this video is the legs. That's what the recipe calls for. And so we just slit the sides of its turtle shell on the bottom, and then that gives you access to the 4 legs underneath. And we cut the foot pads off of each leg before we removed the shoulders and the hams from the turtle. And then we also got a little bit of meat from the neck and the back straps, and you can also get some from the tail if your turtle's big enough.
All right, and so once you purge the turtle and then you cleaned it, then you put it, how'd you cook it?
For one night, we set it in some ice water in the fridge to kind of pull some of the blood out and some of the gaminess out of it, because it does live in the wild. So some people don't really like that true wild flavor, to kind of tame it down a little bit. But then after last night, we started in the crock pot. We started it on high for an hour with some water, some minced onion, and some pepper. And then we let it go for an hour on high before moving it to low for 8 hours. And then we got it here this morning.
All right, and so how do we get started trying to make these Fireside Turtle Packets?
So to start with the packet, we have our vegetables here, and we'll lay those down first. We have 4 potatoes, 4 carrots, and a chopped onion. We're gonna lay down a couple pats of butter here on our full, and this will give us a nice flavor. You can't ever have too much butter.
That's right, and so to make this foil packet, you just took a cookie sheet and some aluminum foil and kind of made a longer pocket.
Yeah, and that we'll bring that other piece over once we get together, but then we're going to add in our vegetables, and we got some potatoes right here. We'll go ahead and throw those down, kind of spread these out evenly.
Okay. And these are in 1-inch sections, and we want kind of all of our vegetables to be the same so they cook evenly.
Exactly. So we got these diced up. We got 4 russet potatoes, 4 carrots, and an onion. So not a whole lot of other stuff to kind of get. It's pretty simple recipe.
What's great about this is it's 1 sheet pan, right?
Exactly.
Once you get the turtle prepared, it's 1 sheet pan, and so it'd be a great for supper one night.
I know a lot of those 1-pan recipes are getting pretty popular these days, and so this is perfect if you want to cut down on your dishes after your meal.
Yeah. And so a little onion there for flavor. And then the star of the show.
We got our turtle meat. Yeah, we got it. Turtle meat can be a little bit tough right off because the turtle is a moving animal in the wild and it uses its legs and everything, but we slow cooked it for so long. This is some really good tender meat right here. So we'll just lay it across the top here evenly.
And so after you slow cooked it, you kind of let it rest, and then you just shredded the meat off of the legs.
Yes, it'll pull really easily off the bones, and then we got a little bit of seasoning when we put it in the crock pot, but now we have some more seasonings. So we got a teaspoon of garlic powder here that'll give us some good flavor, and we have 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt right here, and then we've got our little mixture of black pepper and a little bit of garlic pepper as well. And we're just going to kind of move that around and massage it in and get it all mixed in before we close off the foil packet here.
All right, and then we just bring this over and kind of roll up the edges, and that's going to create that pocket, that steam effect.
It'll keep all those flavors and juice inside of there to give this a nice flavor.
Okay, so Colby, how long do we cook this?
So this will go for 450 degrees, and it'll go for 40 minutes until your vegetables are tender.
All right, so we're going to pop this in the oven, and we'll meet you back here. All right, Colby, so this has come out of the oven. Let's take a look.
Yep, let's open this up and let's get it plated.
Okay, well, this looks delicious, our Fireside Turtle Pocket. And if you're interested in this recipe, it's available at every extension office.
Exactly. They have little cards that you can take home with you. Have the full recipe and all the steps you need provided to us with the SNAP program, Kentucky Fish and Wildlife, and our office.
All right, so thanks for providing us with this delicious new recipe. If you have questions, contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching and have a great day.